We just started over again with a new business in Outsourced Doers. And I feel like some of you have read between the lines and kind of observed how this business is being built, because we started again from no offer, no team, no, like, we had the benefit of knowing the market to a point, but not in this area. Nothing about this area.
It was a completely new type of business. It wasn't a coaching or a online course business. It was a professional service, managed services business. That's completely different. And we hadn't sort of exercised that muscle in a very long time.
If we were to go through in the first year of setting up that business, the 5 most important milestones that we set out to achieve to build that business. So I think the first thing that we did was found the problem in the market that they were already experiencing. That meant knowing our market incredibly well, jumping into Facebook groups, all that kind of stuff. And anyone in this room right now can be jumping into Facebook groups and finding out what the big problems are. You can do that by spending time in groups where your market already are and literally just go through and look at 50 posts and write down what's the one problem in one word. Right? Is it like maybe you're a gut health coach and it's like intolerance. It's like, oh, that's a problem with time. Oh, that's a problem with marketing. Oh, that's a problem with like going through. So we did that first. Then we went out to the competitors, right? Because we were like, there's no point us creating an offer if it already exists out there. But we went out to the market and we had a look. We were like, when we saw the problems, we both sat down and we're like, outsourcing fixes all of this. Our virtual assistants in our business have fixed these problems. Let's go and have a look at what else is out there. Because for some reason, these women are still stuck. When is it okay to do your competitive research? When is it too much? When is it a distraction? When is it valuable?
I think it's really important to have a look at what's going on in the market. And I think it's good to have a respect and an understanding for what the competition is doing. You see a lot of the comments here, how do I stand out in my market? And so we had a look at the market. We knew time and tech were the issues for our ladies, and there was no virtual assistant or outsourcing company that was really supporting, entrepreneurs to solve that. And it was really, the onus was on the entrepreneur rather than the company that was supposed to be helping them. What is it that they're not doing that your market is crying out for? And that is your opportunity right there.
So once we figured out what the problem was, then I guess we set our vision of where we wanted to go with it. If you're feeling the problem is in the market and you're feeling the solution isn't out there at the moment, that's enough to then set a vision to go and get that sorted.
The storms will come. They always come. And if you don't have a solid vision and if you don't know where you're going, you're going to be shaky. When you're trying to build a team, and I talked about it before in the Q&A, it's like you want to have a vision that your team can get behind just as much as you do and just as much as your clients can get behind. That is super powerful if you want to really attract the right talent and grow your company. We want to be quietly confident in anything we do. We want to know that we're on the right path. And so the best way to do it, whenever we have success in the Doers Way or in Outsourced Doers, and whenever we have something that maybe doesn't work, it's because we miss this one step or include this one step, and it's just a simple survey. And that was how we sort of started OD. It was off the back of a simple survey just to confirm that time and tech were the issues. That's really helped us hone the message and create what we think is a great product, but an improving product. As entrepreneurs, we get paid to solve problems. I don't need to tell you that, but sometimes it's good as a reminder to hear that. But that is our job, especially if we're founder, CEO. There's always going to be problems, and it's just something we need to step into and embrace. And it's, you have to have patience. Okay, so I always say it's like problem solving and patience as a founder. Things take way longer, they're way more expensive, but you've just got to be up for that and expectant of it.
And it's incredible when you ask your customers to give you feedback on what's missing and what else they think would help them. It's incredible the responses you get.
Someone said something to me the other day. They're like, the more people that you can serve, the more your business is going to grow. Just a word of encouragement. Grace, as always, we love that you guys are doing one-to-one to start with, to really get your momentum, your confidence, but then really, looking to go into a more scalable model where you can have a bigger impact with more people. So that's probably...
Yep. Don't listen to friends and family. Do listen to your market. The people that were saying, no, you are crazy. You want to go into a developing nation and set up a whole company? No. And we're like, if we don't do it, who will? But it's been a ton of work.
Yeah.
And And it's worth it.
Yeah, it was 20, was it coming up to 18 months?
18 months now. And it's been big and heavy. But yeah, it was definitely worth pushing through. Such a difference in my business. Fabulous, and glad you came up with the whole concept. We didn't. You guys did. You guys had the problem. We just figured out a solution for it.